Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Roseville Wrecking Ball. The Roseville Wrecking Ball.
Joshua Shrum. He is a very talented steward, very knowledgeable.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. This is one of those podcasts where I listen to every episode. I love what he's putting out there.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. Josh Shrum.
Parcels of knowledge. Does a fantastic job with that podcast.
The Roseville Wrecking Ball. He is an Article 8 scholar, and thank God. We need Article 8 scholars right now.
Tune into the Parcels of Knowledge podcast while you're on the route. That's the mailman's playbook, brother.
Good morning and welcome back to Parcels of Knowledge, the podcast dedicated to delivering knowledge to the city Letterkenny area with your host, the Roseville Wrecking Ball. We're coming straight from the convention, day 2, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here with Chris Strickland. We're just going to have a conversation. How's it going, Chris?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
Doing good. As I understand, you are running for a particular position, right?
Yeah, I'm running for Region 8 National Business Agent. We cover Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Louisiana. Absolutely.
All right. And with that being said, how's your experience at the convention so far?
Oh, it's been going great. I wasn't allowed to go to the rap session back in March, so I really hadn't seen my folks in about a year or so. And man, it was just breathtaking to go ahead and see all our people from all 4 of our states, and then of course meeting up with people that you've met and worked with throughout the years across the country. But yeah, man, it's just. It's so much camaraderie, and that's part of the cornerstone of my campaign is, we got to unify, and you unify, you get to know people, and once you know people, you have a little compassion and you care about them. So yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, that makes sense. So have you gone to any of the workshops?
Yeah, we started to go to the one yesterday afternoon, then we had a little certain we had an issue, so we had to come back here to the house. To the hotel. One of our people got a little under the weather, so we wanted to make sure they were okay. And but yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing out the rest of the week pretty strong. I know today, Tuesday, we're going at 3:15 to go help out the veterans. And so I guess you'll post it today or whatever. So if anybody happens to listen to this, at 3:15, we're going to meet over there in the General Assembly area, over there by the cafeteria, if that's what you want to call it, in there, and get some bags ready for veterans. So pretty excited about that.
Is that what they were referring to yesterday?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain exactly what that means?
Yeah, so what we're going to do, I think we did this in Detroit a few years ago, but so for all the veterans, everybody, will hopefully this will come out before everybody be getting there. But your small toiletries and things of that sort, like the little mini toothpaste and shower gel and hair and shampoo and all that. We're going to bring all that kind of stuff together and create little bags and give it to some local veterans and around here in the LA community. So yeah.
Nice. Now, what do you think about everything that happened yesterday during general session?
It was adventurous. I would say it started off very well with the Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, not the Pledge of Allegiance. Our national anthem. I thought she did a really good job. Then we had the 4-hour dissertation from Renfro, but the first. At least about 20 minutes into it when he finally said that he made the announcement that he wasn't going to run our Sikh election, and so that's good. I think that's good, and that's on his part. It still kind of questions to me why I was let go if he wasn't even going to run, but that's neither here nor there at this time. But so that's good. At least we got that kind of piece of the puzzle out of the way. I thought Fred Rolando came in and did a speech yesterday, and he's our former national president. And overall, I kind of liked Fred. I mean, I do like Fred. I should say kinda. And you could tell the difference in communication between him and Renfro. It was like snap of the fingers, and you gotta throw some jokes in there. You got to do something. You got to cut it up and make it to where it's easier for people to digest when you're going to be, because they are telling a lot of stuff. It's a lot of information, and you want to have all that, but boy, it's hard to sit there and listen to that when it's a robot. But
Man, did you like the fact that we didn't get our rules done until 1:30?
oh, I forgot. Man, that was dynastic. Yeah. What did it say? I guess that was about 2.5 hours, or maybe I can't remember because it seemed like we started around 11:30 or 12 on the rules part, and yeah, that's interesting. So I'm hoping we can get a little bit smoother, but it's always difficult when you have to shut the doors just to vote on the rules.
Well, one criticism I got, and I don't know if you want to comment on it, is I think there's a lot of pomp and circumstance. Like Renfro talked for an hour and a half, and then he said, "I'm going to conclude," and then he talked for another 30 minutes, and then I don't know. I just think that we could be doing things like resolutions, but as you talked to me about earlier. That's just how Mondays are, right?
Yeah. Mondays are usually, we letting everybody, saying hey to everybody, introducing everybody. You had the mayor come in, and we'll have kind of different people come in throughout the whole week, and it's usually the first day is usually about like that, and it's today is going to be some serious business. We got a lot of I believe today's Constitutional Amendment Day, so we've got a lot to go through. I think is this the one we got like 40 on? I can't remember.
A lot.
Yeah. I don't have my book in front of me, so it'll be a good day. Very, very educational too.
Yeah, I'm excited for when they get to my undelivered mail proposals, but the executive council did disapprove both of them.
Well, they're pretty good at disapproving stuff, so we'll see how it goes. I was curious. I wasn't thinking about it. I was writing out an amendment change to limit the powers of the president as it comes to NALC employees. And so I think we have two that we're going to vote on, and I decided not to go forward with an amendment change since we already had two. But I don't like the way the ones that we have are written particularly well right now, but there's one of them, I don't remember, I think it may be 21. I can't remember which one it is. But I think I'm going to vote yes on that one, even though I feel like it needs to be tweaked a little bit, because I want it to say NALC employees, because it seems like we're hiring a lot of people that aren't NALC employees here lately, and so I'd like to kind of see that change a little bit.
Now, after convention was over with, the last class, did you see the BFN set up outside of the convention center?
No.
I thought that was pretty cool. I think more of the campaigns should start doing stuff like that, because they set it up with a giant megaphone, and they started talking about how they're going to vote tomorrow when it comes to constitutional amendments. And I think that's really cool, because I don't think a lot of us communicate well enough about, hey, what's the game plan? What do you think is a good amendment, or what do you think is a bad one? And it looked like they were on top of it. They invited everyone to it, but it's only so many people that they have communications with. But I didn't even get an invite. I just saw it happening. I walked by it.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with what you're talking about.
Well, it was late during the day. It was like after classes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was walking to go interview Lou Drass. What do you think about him running for president?
I'm excited. It's outstanding. It's just my opinion. I've been asked several times on podcasts over the past couple months, who are you looking for and all that stuff. Well, I was undecided at the time, because I do think we have two really good. Well, I think Nicole would be okay. Whatever. We have three pretty good candidates. I was a little undecided, but I'll just go ahead and tell you, I'm a Lou fan all the way. So, he's definitely got, my little endorsement, if that if that did anything.
Well, one thing I found when I was out and about with him is that there's a lot of people who know him and like to talk to him. So, he's some competition for sure. There's a lot of people who like him. Like how we got lewd.
Oh yeah. It's so funny. It's not booing, it's looing. So it's funny. It's like I think even on his little campaign button sticker or button, it says up at the top, "Loo." So yeah, that's kind of been an ongoing thing for I don't know 20 years now.
Well, he told me during the interview yesterday, and I know this for listeners is going to be double, but I thought it was funny when he said that when that first happened, Bill Young or whoever, I can't remember exactly what president, but somebody came up to him that was president at the time and said, it's going to get better. Because they thought they were booing the first time it happened. And I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really cool, exciting event. I think that there's a lot going on, and I guess you got some campaign material with you, don't you?
Yeah, I've got some goodies here. We've been passing out buttons and stickers and stuff like that. I've got some actual I guess hard copy documents of my platform, and then I've got a little something extra special planned for a Wednesday. That I want to kind of give out. I got some little rally towels. I guess I can go ahead and spill the beans on that. So we'll hand out some rally towels and see what's up. Should be a good day Wednesday.
Yeah, I think Wednesday's going to be exciting because of the nominations. I wonder, do you know if there's going to be anybody unannounced as of yet?
I haven't heard. The dark rumors were that somehow Renfro and Barner were going to, come up with a magical slate, but I assume that's not going to happen now. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Josh, before we go on too far, because I do want to say that I didn't know about Eddie and Christina's situation and everything, Eddie Davidson, and so I do just want to shout out and say hey, I hope everything goes well. And, I don't know all the details, but so anyways, just know that we thinking about you, praying for you, and for both of you, and hang in there. We'll get through that.
No, I didn't see him at the convention, so I imagine that's probably because.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I don't know about. Was he here?
I haven't seen him, so I don't know. Yeah, I was looking because when I went to the veterans, I used to work in the veterans booth on the conventions, and so when I went over there, I didn't see Christina, so I just assumed that they're not here. But
yeah, when they announced all the current NBAs, I didn't see them, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully, whatever they're going through will be, taken care of in a way that's positive.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, we're right on the street, so you can hear whatever that is. But, yeah. So any last remarks? Do you have any shout-outs to make?
You know what? I just want to shout out to all of Region 8. I appreciate you. I love you. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Tennessee. That's just my folks. I live and breathe Region 8, and it's just exciting. So, unfortunately, my Kingsport crew wouldn't be able to be here. They weren't able to get out here, and so yeah, I definitely want to shout out Cliff, Branch 1374, 2464. We've got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm excited about it, man.
Now, where are you guys sitting, and where can they find you in the general session?
Okay, we are all the way in the back to the left.
Okay, so literally.
So if you walk straight in, you go to the left, and you'll see us. You'll start seeing Tennessee. Because it goes from obviously if you're looking forward and it's alphabetical. So yeah.
Literally the opposite of me, because I know Abraham was texting me yesterday during general session. He was like, "Hey, can you come meet me on the left side?" I was like, "Man, that's the opposite. Yeah. I'm in the very front on the right side."
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where Region 6 is.
All right. Hey, speaking of shout-outs, let me shout out Abraham. He got me connected with all of y'all podcast folks, and he's been doing a lot just for me, kind of behind the scenes. I mean, he's doing a lot for Mike Cariff too, but I really appreciate all the help he's done. So it's been good.
Yeah, I do want to shout him out too. He's a very passionate individual, and he's very active, and he's very invested in trying to educate his fellow letter carriers in whatever direction he thinks is right. So whether or not I agree with that, what direction he's going, it doesn't matter, because it's good that he's driven, and it's good that he's got his head in the right place. So he's a cool guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it.
Yeah, other than that, I don't think we have any other items. What do you think?
Well, let's I guess we can kind of end it on my 3-tier platform. We in LA, so we got the field triangle offense going on right here. So unify, educate, and enforce. That's the 3 pillars of the platform for my candidacy, our candidacy. So I look forward to seeing some more folks around here, and just ask everybody to vote and support and have a safe, fun week.
Do you have any recommendations for AFL-CIO delegates?
I tell you what, it's funny because I think Abraham and I were actually talking about this earlier today. I kind of like the stand-up slate. I like what they're saying. I like kind of the analytical approach, and I was listening to a podcast. Maybe it was John Murphy that used to organize was it a hotel or a restaurant? Or?
I can't remember his industry, but he was an organizer like myself. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that was kind of cool, and I think that's a good deal. So I got a shout out for my boy Lloyd Doucette out of our region. But luckily there's 7 spots and there's 6 on the stand-up slate, so that slides in there just right. So yeah, absolutely, man. That's kind of where we're leaning.
Now Lloyd, unfortunately for me, Lloyd canceled his interview with me.
What?
Yeah, I never got it rescheduled.
Oh man.
I caught him at a bad time because he must have been real busy, and he was just like, yeah, it's not a good time right now, and then we never rescheduled. But I got to get that going because Lloyd's a cool guy. Yeah,
he's good people, man. Ain't no doubt. He's an OG over there in Branch 124 in New Orleans, so ain't no doubt.
Well, any final words? Anything else you'd like to add?
I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you for coming over here and doing this at the crack of dawn or earlier, and I want you to have a safe trip and a good convention because it's your first convention. So it's going to be interesting. Some of the guest speakers, we don't know who they'll be, but that'll be fun. And but just thank you and thank everybody for listening, and have a good time.
All right, I appreciate it. You have a good one.
Thanks.
If these guys are getting educated, we will be in big trouble.
Management's been weighing you down like a bag of wet catalogs, but you don't gotta take it. You strap on the elbow of education, dig it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Roseville Wrecking Ball. The Roseville Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball is an Article 8 scholar, and thank God, we need Article 8 scholars right now. The Grievous Genius and the Roseville Wrecking Ball doing amazing work.
Tune into the Parcels of Knowledge podcast while you're on the route. That's the Mailman's Playbook, brother.